Imagine a landscape shaped by the mighty Yangtze, a river that has carved its way through mountains and valleys for thousands of years. Its waters have witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties, the birth of cities, and the daily lives of countless generations. The Yangtze is more than a river. It is the lifeblood of a civilization, nourishing fields, connecting distant provinces, and inspiring poets and artists for centuries. And then stretching across the horizon, a wall so vast it snakes across mountains and deserts, an enduring symbol of unity and strength. The Great Wall is not just a barrier, but a testament to the determination and ingenuity of a people who sought to protect their world and define their place within it. Welcome to a world called Imperial China, where emperors ruled from palaces of breathtaking beauty, and the imperial court was alive with ceremony, intrigue, and tradition. Here, the fate of millions was decided in grand halls, and the dreams of a nation were woven into the very fabric of daily life. For over 2 millennia, this civilization was home to emperors, poets, inventors, and millions of ordinary people whose efforts shaped a quarter of humanity. In the bustling marketplaces, merchants traded silk and spices, while artisans crafted delicate porcelain and intricate jade. Farmers tilled the land, scholars debated philosophy, and families gathered to celebrate festivals that still endure today. Its history is an epic of ingenuity, philosophy, and artistry on a colossal scale. The brushstrokes of calligraphers captured the wisdom of sages, while architects designed temples and palaces that reach for the heavens. Every stone, every scroll, every melody played on ancient instruments tells a story of creativity and vision. While much of the world was divided, China was a unified empire, its cities bustling, its canals vast, its people connected by roads and waterways that stretched for thousands of miles. The Grand Canal, a marvel of engineering, linked the north and south, allowing ideas, goods, and cultures to flow freely across the land. Dynasties rose and fell, each building on the last, driving cycles of innovation and renewal. From the Qin to the Han, from the Tang to the Ming, each era brought new achievements and challenges, shaping the destiny of a nation that would endure through the ages. Chinese inventions, paper, the compass, gunpowder, traveled far, transforming the world. These breakthroughs sparked revolutions in communication, navigation, and warfare, leaving an indelible mark on every continent. The spirit of invention thrived in workshops and laboratories as thinkers pushed the boundaries of what was possible. Its philosophies of balance, duty, and governance still resonate today. The teachings of Confucius, Laozi, and other great thinkers shaped not only China, but also influenced societies across East Asia and beyond. Their ideas about harmony, respect, and the importance of family continue to guide millions in the modern world. This is not just China's story, but a vital chapter in the story of us all. The threads of Imperial China's legacy are woven into the global tapestry, connecting people and cultures in ways both seen and unseen. Join us as we journey through centuries of change, meeting the visionaries and marveling at the creations that shaped history. Walk the ancient Silk Road, where traders and travelers exchange not only goods, but also ideas, art, and beliefs that would shape civilizations far beyond China's borders. From porcelain to gunpowder, from the Great Wall to the Silk Road, Imperial China's legacy is alive, echoing into our world today. Its influence can be seen in the art we admire, the technology we use, and the philosophies that guide our lives. This is the story of Imperial China, a civilization whose past still shapes our present, inviting us to explore, to learn, and to be inspired by the enduring spirit of a people who dreamed, created, and built a world that continues to captivate us all. Our story begins in chaos, the Warring States period, a time when the land that would become China was fractured into rival kingdoms, each vying for supremacy. For centuries, these states clashed in brutal wars, their ambitions fueled by dreams of dominance and survival. The air was thick with tension and uncertainty as armies marched across the countryside, and the fate of millions hung in the balance. It was an age defined by endless conflict, shifting alliances, and the constant threat of betrayal. Into this turmoil rose Ying, the young and ambitious king of Qin. Unlike other rulers, he possessed a singular vision, a unified land, free from the chaos of war. Guided by cunning advisors and his own relentless determination, Ying outmaneuvered his rivals, using both diplomacy and force to expand his power. By 221 BC, after years of relentless campaigns, he achieved the impossible. The warring states fell one by one, and Ying declared himself Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of a united China. For the first time, the vast land was brought under a single ruler. Determined to forge a lasting legacy, Qin Shi Huang dismantled the old, feudal order. He built a powerful centralized bureaucracy, appointing loyal officials to govern the empire. He standardized the written script, currency, weights, and measures, ensuring that people from distant regions could communicate, trade, and identify as one nation. These reforms laid the groundwork for a shared Chinese identity, yet the emperor's ambitions reached beyond life itself. Obsessed with immortality, he ordered the creation of the Terracotta Army, an astonishing force of thousands of life-sized clay soldiers, each with unique features, crafted to guard his tomb and protect him in the afterlife. This monumental project stands as a testament to his power and vision. But Qin Shi Huang's rule was also marked by fear and repression. To control thought and eliminate dissent, he ordered the burning of books and the execution of scholars who opposed him. Knowledge and tradition were sacrificed for the sake of unity and control. His grand ambitions demanded immense resources. Massive construction projects, like the First Great Wall, were built by the forced labor of countless workers, many of whom perished under harsh conditions. The emperor's vision came at a tremendous human cost. Despite his achievements, the Qin dynasty was short-lived. After Qin Shi Huang's death, rebellion and unrest quickly swept the land. The dynasty collapsed, leaving behind ruins and memories of both greatness and tyranny. Yet the imperial system he created, a unified state ruled by one emperor, endured for 2,000 years. Successive dynasties would rise and fall, but the idea of a single centralized China persisted, shaping the nation's destiny. Qin Shi Huang's blueprint for empire became the foundation for all that followed. His laws, institutions, and vision of unity influenced generations of rulers, leaving an indelible mark on Chinese civilization. His legacy endures in the very fabric of China, a single unified nation, forever transformed by the will of its first emperor. The echoes of his reign can still be felt in the walls, roads, and language that bind the country together. The first emperor's vision, both grand and ruthless, shaped the destiny of a people and a land. His story is one of ambition, innovation, and the enduring quest for unity. With Qin Shi Huang, the age of emperors had truly begun, a new chapter in the story of China. After the collapse of the short-lived Qin dynasty, a new era dawned in 206 BC, the Han dynasty. Rising from the ashes of turmoil, the Han established a powerful empire that would shape the course of Chinese civilization for centuries to come. Their rule brought stability, order, and a renewed sense of purpose to a vast and diverse land. The Han blended strong, centralized rule with the timeless wisdom of Confucian philosophy. This unique combination created a government that valued both authority and moral guidance, setting the stage for a flourishing society. Confucianism became the state's moral compass, guiding the actions of rulers and citizens alike. Its emphasis on respect, harmony, and duty fostered stability, prosperity, and a sense of shared identity across the empire. During the Han era, the legendary Silk Road was born, a vast network of trade routes stretching thousands of miles, connecting China to distant lands as far as the Mediterranean. This network transformed China into a hub of global exchange. Along these routes, silk, ideas, and groundbreaking technologies flowed westward, while gold, precious stones, and exotic goods journeyed east. The Silk Road was not just a highway for commerce, but a bridge between cultures, sparking new innovations and friendships. The Han were true pioneers in science and technology. Inventor Kai Lun perfected the art of papermaking, making writing and record-keeping more accessible than ever before. This revolutionized literacy, education, and the administration of the vast Han state. Han inventors also created the world's first seismoscope, allowing them to detect distant earthquakes. In medicine, Han physicians advanced herbal remedies and diagnostic techniques, laying the foundation for what we now know as traditional Chinese medicine. Through innovation, artistry, and wise governance, the Han built a powerful, sophisticated civilization. Their achievements set a high standard for all future dynasties, inspiring generations to come. The Han's enduring legacy is a China that is connected, innovative, and resilient. A civilization open to the world, yet proud of its unique heritage. Even today, the influence of the Han era can be seen in Chinese culture, language, and traditions, echoing through the centuries. It was truly a golden age, a time of peace, progress, and vibrant global exchange, where ideas and cultures met and flourished. The Han dynasty defined what it meant to be Chinese, leaving a legacy of unity, innovation, and cultural pride that endures to this day. The Han dynasty fell to corruption and rebellion, plunging China into centuries of division. Yet, this era was not a dark age. Buddhism flourished, blending with native beliefs and inspiring art like the Longmen grottos. Nomadic peoples brought new customs, music, and art, creating a vibrant, mixed society. The Sui dynasty briefly reunited China, building the Grand Canal to link north and south. Though short-lived, the Sui's reunification and infrastructure paved the way for greatness. Out of this turmoil, the Tang Dynasty would rise, ushering in a new golden age. The stage was set for China's most cosmopolitan era. From chaos, unity and innovation would emerge once more. The Tang Dynasty, beginning in 618 AD, marked the height of Chinese civilization. Chang'an, its capital, was the world's most cosmopolitan city, alive with merchants, monks, and diplomats from across Eurasia. The Tang welcomed foreign ideas, religions, and cultures, radiating confidence and creativity. Poetry flourished. Li Bai and Du Fu captured the spirit of the age. Art and ceramics thrived, and woodblock printing made literature widely accessible. Wu Zetian, China's only female emperor, ruled with intelligence and ambition, expanding the empire and supporting Buddhism. The Tang's golden age ended with rebellion and decline, but its legacy of openness and cultural brilliance endured. The memory of the Tang inspired future generations. It was an era of unmatched creativity and global connection. The Tang's cosmopolitan spirit left an indelible mark on history. After the Tang, the Song dynasty reunited China in 960 AD, sparking an economic and technological revolution. The Song scholar officials valued art, science, and innovation, creating a society centuries ahead of its time. Movable type printing, the magnetic compass, and gunpowder were perfected, transforming knowledge, navigation, and warfare. Paper money fueled commerce, cities grew, and a wealthy merchant class emerged. Agricultural advances supported a booming population, making Song China the world's largest and most prosperous nation. Song art and ceramics reached new heights, capturing the spirit of nature and elegance. Despite military threats, the Song fostered sophistication, wealth, and ingenuity. Their inventions changed the world's trajectory. The Song era was a pinnacle of creativity and progress. Its legacy endures in every corner of modern life. The Ming Dynasty, restored in 1368, began with bold ambition. Admiral Zheng He's treasure fleets sailed to India, Arabia, and Africa, showcasing China's power in forging global connections. These voyages brought back exotic goods and animals, astonishing the imperial court. But after the Yongle Emperor's death, China turned inward, dismantling the fleets and erasing their records. The Ming focused on defense, rebuilding the Great Wall into the iconic structure we know today. This shift marked a turn from outward exploration to isolation. The Ming's choices shaped China's fate as Europe entered its own age of discovery. The era ended with China increasingly sealed off from the world. Imperial China's influence radiated far beyond its borders. Paper, printing, the compass, and gunpowder transformed civilizations worldwide, fueling the Renaissance, exploration, and new forms of warfare. China's writing system and Confucian ideals shaped Korea, Japan, and Vietnam, while its art and cuisine influenced the entire region. Even Europe was captivated. Royal courts imitated Chinese porcelain and gardens, and Enlightenment thinkers admired China's meritocratic governance. For centuries, China was the Middle Kingdom, a beacon of culture and innovation. Its inventions and ideas helped shape the modern world. The echoes of Imperial China are heard across continents and centuries. Its legacy is woven into the fabric of global civilization. The Qing Dynasty fell in 1912, ending 2,000 years of imperial rule. Yet China's imperial legacy endures in its unity, governance, and sense of identity. The lessons of innovation, resilience, and the dangers of isolation remain relevant today. Modern China's rapid growth and global ambitions echo its ancient past. The Belt and Road Initiative recalls the Silk Road's spirit of connection. Imperial China's story is a testament to endurance, adaptation, and the power of history to shape the present. To understand today's world, we must listen to the echoes of this epic past.